You have a lot of women who are just aiding and being the demise of their spouse. If he is down, they want to bring him all the way. If he at a level 2, they dragging him down to -5. Instead of building up. The only person that's supposed to be built up in a lot of these women's minds is themselves. Oh, I'm going to use him to get as much as I can get. I'm going to use him to help me to achieve whatever it is that I want to achieve. You know, I'm going to get to a certain level. But him, if he needs me, no support there. Oh, mental health issues. Oh, I got to go because I'm not raising no man. Because at the end of the day, it's just selfishness. These women are running rampant with their selfishness and their egos and their pride and masculine energy. And each one, they're literally cheering each other on to maintain it and to keep it. How can you be surprised if he even does have somebody else? How can you be surprised? You so worried about you know, doing your thing, building your bag. You so busy in that world, of course there's space for somebody else to step in.
Hello, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who teach and rule well. Salutations to you brothers in the highways and byways. Salutations also goes out to your brothers and few sisters that tune in to listen and learn. I'm the brother Malak from the Diligent Soldier Camp here in Boston, Mass. As always, I pray that this lesson be edifying to the elect. Okay, the name of this one is The Wickedness of These Western Witches. The Wickedness of These Western Witches. I really didn't have, I couldn't think about a fitting title. This is as close as possible, and I'm pretty happy with it. You know, I mean, as you can see from the video, man, you know, the pride in most Babylonian women, man, especially the daughters of Zion, right? The women of our tribes, man, northern and southern, they're caught up in this in this type of iniquity, man. You know, where pride, ego, selfishness, man, takes completely over, man. These demons take completely over, and these women treat their men basically like shit, man. You know, verbally abusive, mentally, right, psychologically abusive, because a lot of these women are fucking narcissists, man. You know, you have plenty of examples of that in the entertainment industry. You know, quick example is like Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith. You know what I mean? Even though he's definitely done his dirt, because, you know, dude's a mole, and we don't support none of that. That's a whole nother topic, though. You know, not justifying that man at nothing, but, you know, you had her as an example, and the things that she was saying, and you could see it on his face how it was bothering him, and you could actually notice that wasn't something that was just on TV. It probably goes on when the cameras are not even on, you know. And for the most part, the most beautiful examples was the one that this chick is saying on this clip, man, that I let you hear in the post production, because you know, it's coming straight from the horse's mouth, man. You know, and so with that being said, I'm just gonna go into some scriptures and make this nice and short, and pray. I pray that this be edifying, man. All right, because you brothers out there, man, y'all should be on point right now. You know, as the scripture says, the ones that don't have, the ones that have wives be as they have none, and the ones that don't have, to basically not to seek them, not to seek to marry any woman right now, man, or deal with any woman right now at that level where it's a relationship and y'all building towards that. Because right now we're in the last seconds, man, of this last of the fourth quarter, man, as you know, for lack of another way of putting it. You know, we're in the last moments of this, man. We don't need all these distractions, because if you think about it, these demons are turned up, so they're tempting us even more. You know what I mean? The Lord is trying us even more these last days, man, with all these things intensifying around the world, the curses that Jake goes through over here in particular, like, you know, being subject to payments. All these things are stressful. Add to that a wicked ass women. You know, you really will forget about the Lord if you're not walking in the spirit, man, because you'll wanna not only fulfill the flesh and try to please her, but at the same time you'll try to resolve whatever situation you got going towards you on your own, when you shouldn't be doing that. Basically, man, you should cast your problems on the Lord and let Him deal with it, man. You know, as saying goes with leaving a wicked ass woman like that, man. You know, you drop her like a bad habit and you keep it moving. You know, our prize or our eyes are on salvation, man, on the Lord. You know, finishing this ministry, man, and being profitable, hopefully profitable servants of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. All right. So with that being said, let's just get a few scriptures, man. This is the book of Proverbs 31:3. It says, "Give not thy strength unto women, nor the ways to that which destroyeth kings." Okay, you men, y'all can't be giving all your strength to these women, man. Okay, because this is how y'all go off. You know, when you do so and you put in the woman first and you don't put the Lord first, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be walking in order out here. Okay, you're gonna be leaning into your own understanding because of the pressure that these wicked women that don't know the Lord have no type of understanding. And frankly, you know, the scriptures clearly told us that they have not. He has not imparted to them understanding, man. You know, this is why a lot of times you hear people saying that you know, women are like children, because often they carry themselves like that. You know, you could easily kind of, you know, temporarily satisfy or make happy a woman with buying her a gift or taking her out somewhere and whatnot. You know, but little things happen and the mood switches up and you know, they're just not emotionally intelligent, you know, and a lot of dudes are weak emotionally and, you know, grow up with childhood traumas, you know, and having not the opportunity to deal with that themselves. Now they're in a relationship. Now they're making both themselves and the woman unhappy, you know, for whatever it is that the man is dealing with. But then if the woman sees that she could kind of, you know, take advantage of that weakness of him, she'll capitalize on that. She'll gain power over that man on that. And this is what goes around in different relationships here in Babylon. And it's actually promoted, man, you know, the usurping of authority over a man, power over a man, yo. So this is why the scriptures is telling you not to give your strength over to a woman. You know, you got to work on yourself. And the way you work on yourself is returning back to the Lord first and foremost. And that's how you become a real man. A lot of men that are not in the truth, you know, they walk around with their chest all the way out, acting like they you know, alpha important males, man. But in reality, man, what makes you an alpha important male, a manly man, is returning back to your power, man, and walking according to the customs that He gave us, man. Okay, this is the first book of Esdras, chapter 4, verse 26. It says, "Yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women," like they lose their smarts, their wisdom for women. It's almost like drink, like, you know, women could be compared to like a fine bottle of wine, you know, or rum, you know, hard alcohol, for lack of another word, you know, or strong drink, as the scripture describes it, you know, because you look at the bottle, you know how it tastes already, the how the alcohol already tastes, and you're desiring to you know, to have some. And after a while, you start getting what, man? You start getting falling under the influence. So a woman is the same way, man. Too much of her, you start falling under that influence, and their little, you know, the way they twirl their hair, and they'll caress your chin and put their hand in the back of your head. All that is good, right? But if that's what you're yearning for, right? That's what you're looking for, and that's all you think of. That's all you're gonna get, right? But then at the same time, they start manipulating you, man. And alcohol does that. But we want to be led by the Spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know what I'm saying? So we want to have our wits with us, our wisdom, because that's gonna be the stability of our time. Wasting your time with these wicked ass women right now, man, that's gonna completely blindside you when it comes to the hard times that are soon approaching, man. You know, we're at the cusp of, shit hitting the fan out here in Babylon, where it's, basically thrown into dark chaos, man. You know, because gross darkness has covered the people, as the scripture said, but it's about to be very chaotic out here, man. Soon as that dollar crashes and all hell's gonna break loose, and you over here wasting your time with these women instead of being built up in their spirit, through the Krakodash of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, you're gonna be lost in the source out here. And many men already lost in the source, already through, man, like done. And shit hasn't hit the fan just yet. But those will be the first ones that the Lord's gonna be taking out, man. He's gonna have extra fun and deal, on another level with the ones that knew better and didn't change, man. Okay? So it's First Esdras 4:26. Yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and became servants for their sake, man. I personally know dudes that anything the woman says, it's a go. And the woman won't even be, an example I could think of, the woman is not even like manipulative like that. She'll play victim once in the blue, and that's one of the ways that they do, right? That's like a regular type of thing. But I could see that he could see through that shit, but he still does it, And I've invited him mad times over to go listen to the elders, to come to my camp, trying to steer the brother in the right direction, man. But hey, it is what it is. You can't really waste your time, especially in these last times, man. These last days, you can't waste our times with Jake that don't want to get it. If they don't get it, we moving on, man. As Apostle Tahar and the rest of the apostles have taught us, man. You're really gonna just be wasting your time, man. Verse 27 says, many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women, man. That's losing your wits when you're willing to go willingly off for a woman, and add iniquity and error, knowing that you're in error, knowing that you're wrong. Maybe you don't know that you're wrong, but since you didn't want to take heed to men putting you on to information, especially the men of the Lord putting you on to this information, the truth of why we are where we are, then you got your demise, man, meeting you very soon, man. Many also have perished, man, have erred and sinned for women. And you got men that are willing to do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Those are weak-minded, man, feeble-minded men that the Lord's gonna be taking out. Okay? But on the flip side of all this, man, the pride of these women, man, and the manipulation tactics that they use, man, that shit's all gonna come to a knot really, really soon, man. That hubris, right, which is another way of saying pride, is going to come to naught, man, come to nothing. And we can't wait for this, man. This shit irks me, man, to see the pride in these women, the way they carry themselves when they talk on certain subjects. And, it's just so fucked up, man, because there's a lot of things that men don't even say when they're really pissed off and have every, I would say, right to say whatever. And these women, man, they it's like the chick said, if you're already broken, they want to turn you into powder. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of these women, when they break up with their husband or their the father of their children, they become so bitter and they hurt the child, in many times indirectly and many times directly, because they could see how it affects their children, but they don't want to let go. They don't want to let go of that pride, and so they hurt the child by not letting the parent, the father, see him or her, and years pass by. And now he or she is old enough to go on his own, don't need no permission from the mom. And when they go and they speak to the father and know the receipts are being put out there, now the child, now that young adult looks back at their mom with dislike, man, despising them because of the lies that they grew up on, man, And women are going to be, a lot of these women like that are going to be dealt with, man. The Lord's going to, every idle word, as the scripture says, man. Every idle word, every action, everything that you did that was going off to treat these men like that, you're gonna pay for that. How much more you women that are with men of the Lord that y'all don't even have the decency to realize that, man. Even though you know the names, because he taught you the names, taught you how to pray, taught you the truth, man. Everything that you should know as far as you being a wife, and a daughter of Zion, man, and how to carry yourself, but you don't. Because you're too caught up in your hubris. You're going to be put to death, man. There's the book of Proverbs 16 and 18. It says, pride goeth before destruction. Pride goeth before destruction. And a haughty spirit before a fall. Okay, haughty going into arrogant. You got arrogant vibes, you're gonna go down, man. The Lord don't like that pride, man. Pride is of men, He never gave that. Okay? And so you're gonna be destroyed, man, by having that terrible trait, man. Like, why are you proud? What have you created in this world? But forwarding wickedness, man. That's all you really done, and so you're proud of that. You're proud in your wickedness, man. And that goes to both men and women, But in this particular topic, we're talking about the women. They can never be wrong. They're always playing victim, right? But at the same time, it's like your pride got you to that, because you use those as cards to win an argument or even make blow up an argument when it's just something small, But when it comes to taking accountability, they don't want to. They don't want to, man. And a lot of them are proud that they don't ever have to show that. Because you go unchecked for a while. When the dude goes to check you and you end up flipping it on him, he's the one walking away confused, man. But those are tactics of narcissistic people, man. And that's wicked, man, to be like that, man. That's fucking wicked. And a whole demon that's really controlling that person, man. Says Micah 7:10, it says, then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord Yahweh thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her, now she shall be trodden down as the mire in the street. Right? Because it's going to get to a point, man, where, you will be humbled. The Lord is about to humble a lot of you women, a lot of you men too. But we're talking about the wickedness of these Western witches out here, man, which was taught to them by Esau and She-Saw, man. The whole feminist movement, talking down to your man, talking about your man, wishing bad on your man, Yeah, break up, but you still could go off and hop on 10, 15 more dicks after that, because Esau has told you that there's nothing wrong with that. But in reality, there is, especially if you're an Israelite, man. Okay? The Lord is going to hold that against you. Point blank, period. And you've been warned, so you can't say that you didn't know. There's no cloak for our sins, man. Okay? The Lord set up these men, the apostles last, to bring out this truth. He has them in the corners of the highways and byways, the chief corridor. I forget exactly how to say that phrase, but basically where there's business and there's a lot of traffic of people walking, even driving, right? Because people have the option to park real quick and walk up to these men and see what they're about and ask questions that we're happily, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, will answer if we have the answer. Because another thing we don't do, we don't wing anything up here, man. We ain't gonna be stared, winging it in front of you. If we don't know a particular subject or deliver that particular question, answer that particular question in an orderly manner, then we'll get back to you. We're not about to lie to you. We rather admit that we don't know what you're asking. We don't have the answer for you, than to just wing it and tell you, oh yeah, you could have sex in the Shabbat. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, you don't have to call them anything. There's plenty of proof in the scriptures that kill that, man, from these men trying to wing it. And then on top of that, and this is a whole other subject. I'm not trying to flip it to that. And on top of that, they switching everything up, switching up the gospel every few months. Different phases, like the moon. The Lord tells you, the scriptures tell you not to deal with people like that, man. And number one, people that do that could be one way, 1 minute, and another second, and another mood, in another minute is women, man. You know what I'm saying? They switch up on you and never satisfy, man. Micah 7:10 again. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it. What you're gonna see? You're gonna see that the men of the Lord that he set up was telling you the truth this whole time. Now shit's hitting the fan. You don't got no man because you think that you better than everybody you ever been with. When in reality, all you was doing is sinking yourself in a bigger moral, unmoral hole. You know what I mean? And now you stuck there looking stupid, scared as fuck, with nobody to help you, man. Maybe a single mother with 3-4 kids, all hell breaking loose, shit burning, blowing up outside, all types of chaos going on, and you stuck there, man. And then guess what? Niggas run up in your shit, fuck you up, ravish you, whatever, take your children. The worst things, man. Nightmares is gonna really manifest, man, in real time out here, man, in real life, live and direct. Okay? And all you're gonna do, all that's gonna happen is you're gonna be put to death, man. And all the chaos that's going on outside is gonna go right over you. Which is why it's saying here, and shame shall cover her, which shed unto me, where is the Lord? Because you didn't have no faith, man. You're faithless, man. That gift wasn't given to people, many people, man. Many are called, but few are chosen, man. Okay? There is a fine amount of women that have been given that gift of faith, man. For the vast majority of these women out here, of Jakes, both northern and southern and dubs, they haven't, man. This is why they stuck in their hubris, man. Stuck in their pride. They think that they can't do no wrong. You can't hold them accountable for shit. You know? Daddy Esau got them no matter what. It says, where's the mine eye shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. Mud, man, shit. Everything that's debris, everything that's on the floor gets ran over, trodden over. That's exactly a lot of these dead bodies are gonna be a lot of women in the street, man, with missing limbs, missing heads. I mean, probably all intact, but all fucked up, bullet holes and stab wounds and all types of crazy shit, man. This is what we're getting ready to see, man. Call hello Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is 1:44 p.m. Okay, this is what's ready. What's gonna be ready to happen pretty soon, man. What's ready to happen? So ready. It's just it's just ready to pop, man. You know, a balloon. This inflation of problems is so intense that it's just ready to pop, man. When all hell breaks loose out here, man. And then on top of all that, who's orchestrating it is the king of terrors himself, man. Yahweh, man. Also known as Alishaja, man, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, man. Demon-like power to all these other nations. All these nations do know him. All right? They do know him. And I'm talking to you Boston baked beans niggas talking about that. All these other nations knew him, so that's why they have a chance to you know, and they feared him, and that's why they also have a chance to make it and whatnot. Like, everybody, after the Lord killed them fucking dirty Egyptians, man, everybody knew about the Lord and what he did for us. So, of course, there was terror. They was fucking scared, man. Of course, they would say shit like, oh, yeah, you could stay right here. Just please spare us and all this other shit, man. But you're still going to go in, that person's still going to go in her captivity when it comes. You know, they still gonna pay for what they did to Israel, no matter what. Nobody escapes. Nobody of Israel escapes their judgment. Nobody of all these other nations escape their judgment. Point blank, man. But back to this, man. This is the book of Proverbs 30 and 20. Just to show you, these chicks, man, they don't like taking accountability, man. They're too proud. And this has been going on for a long time. Proverbs 30 and 20 says, such is the way of an adulterous woman, right? A woman that sleeps around having a husband. She eateth and wipeth her mouth. She puts shit in her mouth, right? When she's having sex, when she's doing the dirt, you know, she put things in her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness, right? Because they could wipe their shit, right? Matter of fact, I'll read it again because I forgot. I didn't read that part. Such is the ways of adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. This is how women are, man. They hide their shit just like cats. They'll shit in the designated area where they shit. I forget how they call that right now. The potty joint for cats or whatever. They'll shit in there and they'll cover it. You know what I mean? And many times that's exactly how a lot of women are, man. You got dudes that sneak around too. Don't get it twisted, but nobody has perfected the sneaking skills of of a female, man. You know what I mean? But there's a flip side to all this, man, and which is what we look forward to, because there's a lot of brothers that have been blessed with this, but a lot of brothers that are looking forward to this are also content, because they're going to be waiting for that in the kingdom, which is going to be even more beautiful, because you're not going to get nothing pure like that out here, unless the Lord blesses certain women to be with certain brothers, man, which is definitely possible. I'm not going to front. I'm not even going to hold you. But a lot of brothers, the vast majority of brothers out here, man, they're just waiting for whatever the Lord has for them in the kingdom, man. They're not even tripping about women that they got over here. Oftentimes we'll kind of joke around on a serious tip, because we mean it, but we'll make light of it by saying, oh, I claim that one, or Lord, how about you, man, I claim this one, or whatever. And you when you out there driving, or wherever you are, and you happen to look at something that you like or whatever, ask the Lord to hold that down for you. Ain't nothing wrong with that, right? But for the most part, man, men are just waiting patiently, man, with the suffering that we have to out here right now, till we get to the other side, man, and the Lord blesses us with things beyond our wildest dreams, man. All right, so I'll leave you with this last scriptures, and women should really take heed to this too, man. This is the book of Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26, verse 14. It says, a silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. If you can't be taught, if you have this blockade where you like, nah, you don't have to learn nothing from a man that you with, then why you even with anybody? You can't be taught. You really like a piece of shit. Because here it is. You don't know everything, but a man that's trying to instruct you, and you blocking him, man, that's out of order. That's going off, man. But here it is. The Lord is telling you, man, that a gift of the Lord is a silent woman, and one that could be instructed, And then it goes on to say, verse 15, a shamed face. A lot of these women are not shamefaced. And a faithful woman, there's a lot of women with no faith, man. They didn't receive that gift. And faithful women is a double grace. A shamed face and faithful woman is a double grace. Good luck even trying to, and I say good luck, not really in the sense of how they say it, because we don't believe in luck or whatever. But Lord's will, you'll find a woman like this before the kingdom, man. But it's rare, man. It's rare. It's not impossible, but it's rare, man. It's really hard to obtain that, man. It says, a shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued, man. And this is the type of people that we are going to become soon. Hold on. These are the type of people that we're going to become once we picked up and changed, man. Our corrupt bodies are changed, and this is what we're looking forward to, man, because what we have right now is just wrong, man. It's throughness, man. We don't want none of this shit, all this tainted, messed up females, man. And then you even got dudes, man, men that are fucked up too, man, But hey, man, in these last days, all we should be doing is putting all our faith on the Lord, man, and staying prayed up, staying in the spirit, man. So I pray that this lesson was edifying. In closing, I want to give all honors and praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles. Salutations to you brothers in the house and byways. Also, salutations goes out to you brothers and few sisters that tune in to listen and learn. The rest of the hopeful elect to you, I say, Shalom and Abba Bo. Kwam Yasharala.